I know that I can write. A couple of my stories are good. My descriptions of the secret annex are humorous. There's a lot in my diary that speaks, but whether I have real talent remains to be seen. But it's the same with all my friends. Just fun and joking, nothing more. I can never bring myself to talk of anything outside the common round. Hence this diary. I want this diary itself to be my friend.
A Jewish girl. She wanted to be a writer, an actress, a Hollywood starlet. She was a teenager, beautiful in spirit, beautiful in so many ways. She was a sweet girl, filled with dreams. She was forced to live in exile in a small hiding place, protected by friends who were sympathizers. She would find writing to be her escape from the painful isolation forced upon her and her family. She would write all through the night. She would write every day. Her writing gave her hope. Her writing helped her cope with her sadness, her emotional pain, her depression. She found her writings helpful as she would write about all the musings of a teenage girl in love. She was a great student. Her life seemed perfect. That is, before the German occupation. She talked of boys, of growing into young womanhood. She was so very special. She was sadly born in the wrong time, the wrong generation, the wrong land. She had a heart of gold. She was a very special and kind young girl. She wrote of things that made her happy, that brought a smile to her face. She was a shy girl. She was forced into hiding with her family. Her life was stolen from her, her freedoms taken away. She had to survive on a hope, a dream, a wish that one day things would go back to normal. She hoped and prayed for a life outside once again, where she could smell the flowers, where she could appreciate the bike rides through the narrow streets, where she could go to the market with her girlfriends, where she could hear the birds. She so desperately wanted to become a woman, talking with her older sister Margot about girl things. Life would change from the innocence seen through the eyes of a young girl, a girl so precious in every way. Her name, Anne Frank. She wrote in her diary, she called Kitty. Every entry she made, she would date it and start it with, "Dear Kitty." She poured out her heart and soul into her diary. She told a story of a girl's life, a girl caught up in a war that was heartbreaking, a girl forced to hide with her family to avoid capture by the Nazis. She would make up stories. She would write about her feelings on the war. She would write about life in captivity. She would write about girlhood, about all the things a girl her age thought about. She tried to be optimistic and look for the good in her experiences. She so wanted to be a Hollywood actress, a model. She was just a girl, a sweet girl, who was supposed to grow into adulthood, but sadly, her life extinguished because she was a Jewish girl. I read the diary of Anne Frank many years ago, and I was very touched by this young girl's story. She was very courageous in her life, her short-lived life that was sadly extinguished. It's such a shame. I believe the only one who survived out of her family was her father, and he made it a priority in the wake of her death, Anne Frank's death, and Margot and the family, that he would have her diary published. Her diary is one of the most popular read writings of someone's experiences, a young girl's experiences during that war. Her words are a testament to her bravery, and she lives on. Her spirit lives on in her words, her writings, her diary. She was beautiful in every way. She is an angel. Anne Frank, a Jewish girl. Emily, Iannielli, of Tea Girl, Angel.